Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Uh, Good afternoon, and thanks for this time. In a very short span, I'm going to talk about a bit on gamified learning and performance for the millennial workforce. Quick overview of SmartWinnr. SmartWinnr is a platform to drive uh, training, coaching, and contests for the field teams. But that's not the focus of today's discussion. So we are one of the top gamified platforms globally and work with Fortune 500 customers. But what's interesting is that we recently did a survey of what are the learning trends for the Gen Z, millennials within our customer segment, and some of the interesting trends which came through. Number one was the consumption mode has shifted from long form to short form. So we have become the TikTok generation, we have become the WhatsApp generation. So the content consumption pattern has changed, and that also kind of impacts the way learning is consumed, right? So that's the first trend. The second, the attention span has reduced, right? So no longer we want to even if it's if you look at TED Talk, which is just like a 17 minutes, 18 minutes talk, they also kind of paraphrase that into 2 minutes sections, right? So our attention span really has kind of gone down. Third is engagement has become as important as the content. If we don't get them engaged, we lose them on minute one, and then obviously you can have great content, but it will not kind of make sense for them. The expectation has significantly increased. See, our whole experience of an app, for example, or a digital experience is now shaped by the B2C experience, right? So we use Swiggy, or we use say a Healthify Me, or we use TikTok. So the same experience we also want from our learning ecosystem. When we go inside an enterprise, we don't kind of shift our mindset. We want to continue with the same thing. And the interesting thing is the rise of the what we call the quantified me. Today's generation Z, Y, whatever you call them, they are wearing the smartwatch. Everything is getting measured. How many steps you have taken? Everything they can quantify, and they want to bring the same thing even in their business life, so to speak, right? So what is my target? I want to know right now. I don't have to wait for an Excel sheet, or what is my level of learning? So I want to know everything right now. So these are some of the trends what we are seeing, for the Gen Z, Gen Y, whatever you call them, right? And then the question is, what can we do about that? I'm just presenting a framework what we do. Again, there is no right or wrong answer to that. So the first thing is that can we focus a lot on micro learning, especially for the store associates who might not get time 1 hour together to concentrate on learning. Can we focus on micro learning, and can we take a playbook from the marketing angle where we do a drip feed campaign to our external customers? So if you think about our store associates are our internal customers, so can we do a drip feed learning campaign? So let's not think about learning as an event, let's think learning as a campaign, and kind of shared drip feed information to them. That's number one. Number two, can we again bite-size the assessments also? Obviously, sometimes it's important that we create a certification program and ask them 50 questions. But suppose a new product is getting launched, at that point of time, can we say that, hey, every day we are doing a learning campaign for the next 2 weeks. You're going to get only 3 questions, right? Not more than 3 questions. And today AI is powerful enough where it can identify individual knowledge gaps and send personalized questions to them. Again, learning is bite-size, assessment is also bite-size. Third, video coaching. So they want to be in control on themselves. So can they kind of, send situational response to objection handling a difficult situation? And today, this was not possible 2 years back, but today AI can actually evaluate and, give these responses in scale. And the very, very critical thing is engagement should be part of every activity which we are doing. So today people, first want a ROI before even they have invested their time. So there has to be engagement, this thing on the entire campaign. So if I watch a video, I get 10 points. If I like a video, I get 20 points. If I do well in an assessment, I get 50 bonus points, right? Now, these bonus points, now we don't want to be like Cred where we are getting 1 lakh bonus points, but we cannot do anything with it, right? So what you can do is that with the bonus points, you or the points, you then convert these into badges. And from badges, you link it with the RNR program. So you might say that there are very interesting things which is now happening in the industry, what we call behavioral badges. One example, what I have seen works very well is, I don't know if fastest finger badge. So the first person to complete a quiz and get 100 out of 100 gets a fastest finger badge. Now, what kind of message we are trying to give? Don't wait till the end of the day to complete the assessment. Do it quickly, but at the same time, be accurate. And if you get 10 fastest finger badge, just the way we get to Starbucks, 10 times they stamp and you get 1 coffee free. So then you can get maybe, 100 rupees gift voucher. Again, showing them analytics dashboard. They don't want to look at their performance, from the perspective of kind of Excel sheets and things like that. Can we bring simple, easy visualization to them? And finally, can we create some sort of contest? People are playing Dream 11 on their own, right? Can we create store versus store contest in terms of what's the, average sale value? Or can we create, challenges between 2 participants or 2 groups, right? On learning maybe, or on performance. So the idea is that for the millennials, we have to change the way we are approaching learning for them. We have to change the way we are sharing information with them. And we have to tune our message to the way they are accustomed in getting the message rather than the other way around, right? So that was a very short presentation. I was given 5 minutes, so I thought I'll very quickly complete that. If you have any questions, would be more than happy to answer that.